Hello Padel nerds! I'm super excited to be here with you all. If you're a Padel fan like me, this is the perfect place to be. In this video, we will try to use math to analyze the importance of unforced errors in Padel. Specifically, the question we will ask is, what is the probability that a player makes a mistake by touching the ball only once, and how much does the probability increase if I make him hit the ball more than once? In a Padel match, the probability of a player making a mistake depends on several factors, such as the player's skill level, the complexity of the play, and the pressure of the moment. However, we can analyze it in general terms. Let's analyze the probability of making a mistake on a stroke. Suppose the probability of a player making a mistake on a given shot is P. This could be an estimate based on his or her hit percentage in practice or in matches. For example, if a player has a 90% hit rate, then P equals 0.10. Let's analyze the errors in multiple hits. If a player hits the ball n times during a rally and each hit has the same probability P of error, the probability that he makes at least one error in those n hits is complementary to the probability that he makes no errors in any of the hits. This is calculated as P at least one error equals 1 minus P no errors. And P no errors is the probability that he makes no errors in any of the n hits, which is P no errors equals 1 minus P to the nth power. Therefore, P at least one error equals 1 minus 1 minus P to the nth power. Now we will analyze and graph what happens by increasing the number of hits n. As n increases, P at least one error also increases. To illustrate, if P is equal to 0.10, that is 10% error in a hit. For n equal to 1p, at least one error is equal to 1 minus 1 minus 0.10 raised to the power of 1, which is equal to 0.10, 10%. If we increase the value of n, number of hits, and recalculate, we will see that the probability of error increases exponentially depending on the number of times we hit our opponent. As shown in the graph, we see that the greater the number of exchanges, the greater the probability of error. Conclusion: if you increase the number of strokes a player takes during a point, the probability of a player making an error increases exponentially, since each stroke represents a new opportunity for error. Strategies based on the data obtained. Players with high levels of unforced errors should try to play shorter points. Players with low levels of unforced errors should try to play longer points. This highlights above all the importance of lowering the rate of unforced errors, regardless of the player's level of play. We hope we haven't made you dizzy with so many numbers, but it's the only way we found to mathematically explain the importance of not making mistakes in Padel. We hope you can apply these tips and focus on reducing the number of unforced errors, as well as trying to get your opponents to the point where the odds are in your favor. That's all for today. From here we wish you good games and see you in future videos.